What's going on YouTube? It is your boy Andrew C. I am back, officially back. This is a video to not only announce the fact that I'm back. This is also like a little overview video of what to expect. Not only in MLB, but just content and stuff like that. So I just said I am back. I'm back to doing daily uploads, and I've uploaded in the past few days, but I'm gonna start uploading more often. Hopefully every single day if I can. More likely, there'll be like live commentaries of me playing the game. Maybe we'll do like a little bit of a Road to the Show series, or maybe some March to October, or stuff like that. Mainly MLB, probably not going to be a lot of other games on here, but mainly MLB videos for sure. So, like I said, I wanted to announce my return. I just wanted to, say a couple of things on what my channel will be about, and also, this is a kind of a video of what my squad looks like and what it will look like in the future. I just want to talk about how it will look like this next upcoming month or so. So, I did upload a video a couple of days ago, like I said, and this is what the squad roughly looked like. I wouldn't say roughly because this is basically what the squad actually looked like, except for the fact that I didn't have Gerrit Cole. I actually had Blake Snell, and I didn't have Kyle Bartolaw, I think that's how you pronounce it. I actually had Blake Treinen. So, if you replace Gerrit Cole with Blake Snell, and then Kyle Bartolaw with Blake Treinen, this is literally the team I had to a T when I played that Grind Squad versus God Squad video that I uploaded. So obviously it's been a few days, and I've had some major improvements to my team. So here is my actual team. Cue the explosion that's not going to be there because I'm too lazy to edit my videos. And this is the team that we're rocking with now. So some new additions to the lineup. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Enough said. Future stars. Amazing hitting stats. Here are my actual stats with him. 3 home runs, 11 RBIs, 419 batting average. Absolute monster of a card. And since he is a right-handed batter, I had to get another left-handed bat so I could stick with the opposite hand matchups with that right left or left right going, which is what I have going right now is left right. So I need to pick up another left-handed bat, and so I went ahead and I picked up this Brandon Crawford card. I bought him. He's only like 1,000 stubs. wasn't expensive at all, and I value defense heavy. I'm a defensive first and like a defensive first, pitching first type of player. I like having a good pitching staff and a good defensive team before I even think about offense. And the only reason is because really you should only have good offense. I shouldn't say really have good offense, but your best hitters need to be your 2 through 5 or your 3, 4, and 5 hitters. You don't want to completely stacked hitting lineup and then just not be able to field at all, because that's not going to help you none. Especially if you're versing a really good pitcher and a really good player that knows how to pitch with him, and he has high like K per 9, hits per 9, home run per 9. So it'd be hard to get it going with the hitting team, no matter how good it is. So I am a very defensive first type of person, especially in this game, because errors seem to just be out the butt this year. You really need to have a solid defensive lineup. So I had my diamond creative player at second, and I had Andrelton Simmons at short. But since I got Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that really took away the diamond fielding that Keith Hernandez had, who I previously had there first. So I needed to make sure that I had good defense everywhere else, because in my previous squad I had Ronald Acuna left, and he was my only bad infielder. Everyone else had diamond fielding except for Benito Santiago and Ken Griffey Jr., but they're so close to diamond fielding, they might as well be diamond fielding. especially with the arm strength and accuracy and reaction they have, they might as well just be diamond fielders. So, like I said, I needed more defense, so I had to make some adjustments. So I got this Brandon Crawford card, and my traded player is now left. Currently working to get him to the 80 overall, the high diamond. He's not bad right now. He actually is diamond fielding with all the equipment boosts, so he's actually pretty decent. So that's all the new additions as far as the lineup goes and the bench goes. So I kind of want to talk like where I want to go with this team. So I'm currently in the silver tier reward XP reward path. So I'm currently level 23 or 24. So I already got the first low level diamond choice pack. So it has like Harry Wood and the 89 old Nolan Ryan and like Evan Longoria, those cards. So I've already gotten that choice pack. So I'm currently working towards the high level diamond, which has the Ichiro and the Alan Trammell and that signature series Clayton Kershaw and the signature series Trevor Hoffman, the Ichiro cards like that. So when I get to that pack, I am going to choose the Ichiro. And when I get that Ichiro, someone's gonna have to come out of my outfield, obviously. So unfortunately, I'll have to get rid of Ken Griffey Jr. I loved watching this guy play. I obviously didn't get to see him live and like on TV and stuff, but I love watching his highlights, and I liked watching videos about him. He was such a great person. But I can't hit with this card, and there's nothing wrong with this card. If you haven't done the moments, the clutch moments, Sony partner moments, you definitely want to pick this card up if you don't have a stacked lineup. Like if you're like a grind squad, this is a very good card to have, more than likely. But I personally just can't hit with them. And I know some YouTubers struggle to hit with like Willie Mays or like the Pudge. And this is like a card from like it's a good card. There's no denying it. I just can't seem to hit with them. I only have a 262 batting average and a 292 on base percentage with only one home run. So I want to get him out of my lineup ASAP. And Ichiro will be the card to do that. So once I get Ichiro, he will go in right, and I will move Kevin Kiermaier to center, his natural position, and Ichiro will be in right, which is his natural position. And then my traded player will obviously stay in left. Now, the second, you would get the second low. It's not really a low level diamond, but that's what I call it. The low level diamond choice pack. At level 60, but I'm going to save that for the pitchers because I'm going to choose another pitcher out of that choice pack. So we're going to go ahead and skip to the level 80 high diamond choice pack. I will be taking the 95 Johnny Bench when I hit level 80, which means Benito Santiago will have to come out, but I'll actually move him to the bench for Buster Posey. I haven't got to use Buster Posey yet, but I know he's been a reliable fielder for me since 17. I never had him in 16, but I had him in 17 and I had him in 18. I really liked his card. But when I did that Johnny Bench card, he'll unfortunately have to come out, which yeah, it sucks, but I mean, Benito Santiago is just better in almost every category except for vision and fielding, essentially. So Buster Posey will have to come out, and then when I hit the max level diamond, which means you choose from the Spritz Robinson cards, Frank Thomas, Tony Gwynn, those cards, I will choose the 99 legend Tony Gwynn. So when I get Tony Gwynn, I will take Kevin Kiermaier, and he will go to the bench for Joey Gallo, more than likely, and I'll show you why in a second. But I will move him to the bench, and then Tony Gwynn will be in right, because if you play him in a secondary position, he'll only have gold fielding, and I really would like diamond fielding. So I will keep him in right, and I will move Ichiro to center, and he will have diamond fielding still. I'm pretty sure at center, so he should be fine in center. And then obviously we will might trade a player in left field. So the reason I want to move Kiermaier to the bench is we take a look at Kevin Kiermaier's stats here. He's hitting 353 with a 369 on base percentage and 13 home runs. I absolutely love this card. I raked with this card. And I really don't rate with the Joey Gallo card. All these 7 home runs were pinch hit home runs, but I can't seem to hit with this card. Now, for some reason, like my last 10 plate appearances I've had with this Joey Gallo card, they've all been strikeouts. So, I'm not very good with Joey Gallo anymore, unfortunately. I used to be really good with him in 18. I'm pretty sure everyone was. Now, at the start of this year, I was actually pretty good with them, but now I just suck with them. It's probably because of his 18 vision. So, I'm done with them. To say the least, I'm done with them. So, Kiermaier, like I said, will move to the bench for Joey Gallo, and then that will be everything for my starting lineup. So, when we move to the pitchers here, as you can see, not that bad. 99 Nolan Ryan, 91 Matt Scherzer, Kerry Wood, Garrett Cole, and Corey Kluber. Bullpen, we have Edwin Diaz, Kelvin Herrera, Johnny Venters, Jose Alvarado, Fernando Rodney, Aroldis Chapman, and Rich Dusage. I know it's Dusage, but I just call him Dusage because they call him the Juice. That's his nickname. So, there's not really much, there's not really anything new. I mean, I can't say there's really not really anything new because there's a lot of things new from my last team. There's just not much I really want to go over. This Nolan Ryan is new, obviously. Matt Scherzer is new. I really like this Matt Scherzer card. I think I've only pitched a couple of games with him. I really like this Kerry Wood card. This Garrett Cole card, it's good if you're not playing a freaking God Squad. The only reason I say that is because it does have a changeup, and changeups are like really good this year, along with sliders and fastballs. Like they're really good this year, and you have to have a changeup if you're going to have a fastball, or this year's not going to go well for you. Corey Kluber is not new, but I really do not like this card. Honestly, I have a 2.88 ERA with him. He doesn't have the 3-pitch combination I like, which is fastball, slider, and changeup. It could be a circle change, and it could be a slurve. You can intertwine those two, but you have to have like all 3 of those. Or I'm not just going to pitch well with you, and it shows here with Corey Kluber. But I said there are exceptions, like this Garrett Cole, for example. I mean, I have 33 innings pitched with him. I have a 3 ERA with a 0.88 WHIP. I mean, he's really good. I have 3 complete games with 2 shutouts and 2 quality starts. I mean, there's nothing bad about this Garrett Cole. It's just he doesn't have a changeup. There's nothing like terrible about this Garrett Cole. He just doesn't have a changeup. That's his problem. I haven't had to pitch him out to this Kerry Wood, but I do like him with the game I have pitched with him. I like this Garrett Cole, like I said, he just has a changeup, and then I really don't like Corey Kluber. Edwin Diaz, he's new. I've only pitched 1 game with him, but I really like him. I hate this Kelvin Herrera card. I love this Johnny Venters card and the Jose Alvarado card. I've had these cards basically since the game came out, and they've just been dominant ever since. I love using these cards. Fernando Rodney is a new addition, and I've pitched with him 1 game, and he looked good for his first appearance. Aroldis Chapman, same thing. I've only pitched 1 inning with him. Fernando Rodney and Diaz, I've had 2 innings, but I've only pitched 1 inning with Chapman. But I've faced arguably the best 4 cards in the game. which is Pudge, Willie Mays, Rogers Hornsby, and Francisco Lindor, and I struck out Willie Mays and Hornsby with the Chapman card. The guy was really good too, so I'm impressed by this Aroldis Chapman card. And then Rich Gossage, he isn't new, but he isn't like been there since day one. I got him like two weeks ago. He's been all right. He's been all right so far. I like this Rich Gossage card. He's been all right. So that is my pitching staff. There's not really much I want to say about the future of it because there's not much I can change as far as the bullpen goes, because there's not a lot of like crazy good bullpen arms in my opinion. But as far as starting pitchers go, when you get to level 60 and the silver tier reward path, you do get to choose another one of those low level diamonds. And I'm going to choose the 88 Felix Hernandez, so I'm going to get rid of Corey Kluber because like I said, I don't really like this card. So we'll toss Corey Kluber out. And then our starting rotation will be Nolan Ryan, Matt Scherzer, Kerry Wood, Felix Hernandez, and Garrett Cole. As far as the bullpen goes, I want to get Kelvin Herrera out of there, but there's not very many good right-handed bullpen pitchers that I can either afford or get my hands on. I know Ken Giles has the fastball changeup slider combination that I like. So, and he's only 6,000 stubs and he's a starter. So I could potentially get him. That just depends on how I feel. But I don't really like this Kelvin Herrera card. I want to get him out of my rotation ASAP. Johnny Venters, he'll probably stay for a little while longer. Because he does have that 3-pitch rotation that I like. He does have a slurve instead of a slider, but I mean they're essentially the same thing. It just has a little bit more like vertical movement, but it's not like crazy vertical like the sweeping curve is. And then we have this Jose Alvarado card. It will be out of the bullpen soon. I'm very close to getting the Team Affinity Zach Britton. I know it doesn't have the 3-pitch mitts, but neither does this Jose Alvarado card. And I would rather have a sinker than a curveball because the sinker, it doesn't really act like a changeup per se, but the downwards movement on it definitely will get people to hit over top of it. So I really want that 87 overall Zach Britton. Fernando Rodney and Aroldis Chapman are more than likely going to be permanent additions to the bullpen, mainly because there's not many good lefty bullpen arms in this game. Chapman is probably the best one that I've seen. Next to this Johnny Venters card. Like, seriously, I'm not kidding. And Fernando Rodney, like I said, I really like him right now. So I don't plan on taking him out anytime soon. I mean, of course, he could come out. And then Rich Gossage, he's here to stay 100%. He's definitely not leaving my bullpen. I love this Rich Gossage card. But the only reason I say that I don't know if Fernando Rodney or if this Johnny Venters card will come out is because I don't really know how good break is. This game, like just pure break, because you see all my pitchers, they have velocity with break. So I don't know how good like just break is with like low velocity. So like someone like that Bruce Sutter, that closer pitcher, that Trevor Hoffman, I don't know how good they would be. I truthfully don't know how good they would be. I haven't faced any of them. I haven't used any of them. So like I said, that one just depends. I want to get like a Diamond Dynasty, or not Diamond Dynasty, a Battle Royale draft and see if I can get one of them, try them out. But for right now, I'm just, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And velocity and break, like high velocity, high break, I've been working. So there's no point in trying to mix it up. So that's why all these cards throw hard and have a lot of break on them. And yeah, so that's basically the future. for my team. Just a quick overview. Like I said, we're going to do that again. This card will be diamond by the time this is all said and done. 100%. It'll be 80 overall. Ichiro will be in center. Tony Gwynn will be in right. Vladimir Guerrero is here to stay. Brooks Robinson is here to stay. The only reason I say that is because I don't put money into this game at all. Like, all this is purely from selling cards and getting really lucky on packs. Like this Vlad Jr. card, I had super lucky. And here recently, it's been super lucky with packs. Like, I got this Vlad Jr. card not a couple of days ago because I ripped open a 50 pack bundle, and I ended up pulling Matt Scherzer. I ended up pulling Garrett Cole. I saved up all my money to buy Corey Kluber. I ended up pulling this Edwin Diaz too, and I ended up pulling this Aroldis Chapman. So I pulled five diamonds out of packs. So out of a 50 pack bundle, because I was feeling it, and it was probably the best decision of my life, to be honest. So I'm really happy I did that. So that is my team. And then I don't know about Andrelton Simmons and Brandon Crawford. Andrelton Simmons will more than likely not be a permanent stay, and Brandon Crawford will definitely not be a permanent stay. The only reason I say more than likely is because his fielding stats are just way too good for me to want to take him out of the lineup, especially because of his vision. He may not have like the best contact stats, but I mean, he could put the ball in play for sure on those higher leads. He got a good PCI. So, I don't know about Andrelton Simmons. I definitely know this Brandon Crawford card is going to come out. But I'm not doing bad with this Brandon Crawford card. I am hitting 250 with him, but I do have 2 home runs. I raked with the start. I really do like the start. So he might be in the lineup for a bit. He might not. Who knows? We'll see how everything pans out. Especially with like pack luck and stuff like that, you never know. I could pull like a Mike Trout and everything. You just do a 180, do a 180 backflip and just turn around on us. We don't know yet. So for right now, this is going to be my squad and how I plan on adjusting it in the future. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.